I can't see Liverpool tripping up and Manchester City, but I can see Tottenham certainly superseding Chelsea next season.
You having another bet with me?
Oh,
just jump me in.
No, I've been out with you a few times. Trevor. I can't afford your night out.
Well, I was just thinking, maybe just you like nights out with your mates.
Well,
and
it turns out to be a 48-hour binge with Trev. That's the thing. So that's back in the day.
But what's changed then in the last month?
No, well, I mean, what's changed is that Spurs have recruited really well, and Chelsea haven't at the moment. And I still have faith in the new ownership of Chelsea. I think they need to make a big statement, and with it being the first summer in charge. And if it means they're overpaying in the way that Abramovich used to, they quite simply have to do that, because there's key players that have gone. I'm not really talking about Christensen, but he is a number there. Rudiger, for me, was massive. And Lukaku, whatever you say about him, and I'm disappointed that he won't have a second season there, but Tuchel clearly had enough of him. He was top scorer in all competitions for Chelsea last season. So there's no doubt about it, things need to be reinforced. I would definitely go for Raheem Sterling. I think he'd be a superb ready-made signing. I'd go for him over Rafinha. So I'm not quite sure where they are in levels there, but looks like Rafinha is the one that Chelsea are chasing right now, but I'd go for Sterling.
Why? Why Sterling over Rafinha?
Because you know what you get. He does what he says in the tin. You know, I think he's just a little bit below world class. World class for me, you know, if you have an 11, a world 11, would he get in there? And I think he's probably just a little bit below that, but he shows world class touches, games, moments, and in terms of the Premier League, he's you can't prove any more than what he's already done. So I would go all out for him, even if you overpay. I'd go for Lewandowski, all out for him.
Yeah, I would.
At the start of last season, I'm thinking Lukaku's the cherry on the cake that's going to get Chelsea. And actually, I thought Man City. I think Liverpool did unbelievably well last season, and what an exciting time to be a Liverpool fan, and still absolutely big success. Despite having two, I can't say only two trophies, but how close they came to the quadruple, incredible. But I actually thought it'd be Chelsea and Man City with Lukaku. Now, Lukaku's been a disappointment. He's gone. I genuinely think, again, you get someone like a Lewandowski, he'd be more reliable than a Lukaku.
Is Lewandowski not looking to go to Barcelona? And
yes.
I know, they need to get rid of players and get players off the wage bill, but I think if you're talking about players that want to go to Chelsea, it seems like, obviously, they've had difficulties over the last few months with what's going on with Abramovich. It doesn't seem like a lot of top players want to go to Chelsea at the minute, and that's the problem.
Oh, that's a hell of a statement.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You're looking at Robert there straight away. He would rather go to Barcelona than come to Chelsea.
Yeah, but you're talking about Barcelona being, one of the iconic clubs in the world, and what they've done.
But Manchester United were.
Well, exactly, and Barcelona were. Yeah. And on the field, Barcelona aren't really where they are, but because they have the draw, certainly in South Americans, but even, as you say, with a player like Lewandowski, how many times have we seen top players want to go to certain clubs, not go, because Barcelona haven't really got the money? I don't think, even though he's only got a year left in his contract, Lewandowski, I don't think Barcelona have the money that Bayern Munich would be willing to to let him go. Chelsea have the money, it's in London. Yeah, I'm sorry. You just throw everything at it, and there's lots of history of big players who have gone to clubs that weren't necessarily their first choice.
And we spoke about offensively for Chelsea, defensively. Oh. Listen, we're talking Thiago Silva's 37, going to be 38.
Yeah.
You've lost Rudiger, you've lost Christensen. I think there's rumours Azpilicueta may be leaving the football club as well. That is a huge void to fill.
Really is. So what I would go for, I'd go for Lewandowski. I'd go for Raheem Sterling over Rafinha, and then I'd go for two centre-halves. And if that costs 150, 200 million pounds, so be it. Again, I think this is a really crucial time and a sliding doors moment. And going back to the little bet I've got with Spurs and Chelsea don't want to be looking over their shoulders for fourth. They want to be trying to get up there for first. Simple as that.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.